Check 1 2. Check check check. Check 1 2. Can you hear me, Jeremy?
Yep. Check.
You can hear me?
Yep.
Do it again.
Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Okay. Try it again, Jeremy.
Check. Can you hear me, Jeff?
Yep, I got you. How about me?
Yep.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check check. Check 1 2.
Check.
Check.
Check 1 2.
Check 1 2. Check. Testing 1 2. Eagan Civic Arena. All right.
That goes back.
What's that?
That goes back, right, to green?
It should. That's the hope. Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome back to the Eagan Civic Arena. Jeff Bergam here with. We have a treat, folks. Here we got a guest play-by-play color commentary. The big M. Manzella, Jeremy Manzella. Nice to have you here, Jeremy.
Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be here.
I apologize for being late. I was over at the Super Bowl festivities. They were doing an interview with me over there on Channel 4, Channel 11, and it's just hard to be famous, Jeremy. But I got over as quickly as I could. Got the limo ride, and now we're here at the Civic. Looks like after one period, no score here. Shots on goal 11-8 favoring the Wildcats. And Jeremy, you watched the game so far. Thoughts about the first period?
It was a pretty even game. I mean, it was like 2 power plays each team. So, I mean, the shots show a pretty close game, and that's how it's been.
Any good scoring chances on their power play?
I would say more even strength chances. I mean, each team's had about 2 close calls where they could have gone in.
All right. Well, Jeremy, now you are a recent graduate of the big Wildcat, the Eagan, famous goaltender for the Cats back in the day, just a little while ago. So how does it feel being back here at the Civic and not playing, actually watching as a spectator?
It's a whole different game. It's a little different. It's good to see a lot of the guys I played with, which it's fun to see how they are progressing out there. So. And they're having a pretty good season, so.
Yeah, they're having a really good season.
Yep.
And again, I think the conference is still within reach. They're just a few points back behind Lakeville South, or I'm sorry, by Rosemont and Eastview. And again, also now you're, besides going to school now, you're also coaching, I understand.
Yep.
Talk about that a little bit. Is it a Bantam? What team you're coaching?
Bantam AA.
Bantam AA.
So that's like a whole new position in hockey. I mean, it's like starting over again, and I'm loving it. It's honestly a blast. It's fun to teach kids like stuff you've gone through, which it's fun since I'm not playing anymore. So I get to stay out there, stay active.
So is it a way for you to still connect with the game, not playing the game right now, but being part of it?
Yep. Oh yeah, for sure.
Good. Well, nice to have you here. Thanks for kind of covering for your dad, the Thomas the Big M. So I think it's a nice upgrade having you here. So I appreciate that. So you got to hear live at the Eagan Civic Arena. No score after one period. Again, the Wildcats taking on Lakeville South. And South now, Jeremy, had a real big win on Tuesday. They took it to Rosemont. So Rosemont, the #1 team in our conference, they just beat them. So they're coming in there pretty hot. And we don't want to bring it up too often, but the Eagan Wildcat boys were down in Farmington on Tuesday. Kind of hit a little bit of a road bump there and lost 3-2 in overtime. That was a shocker. But again, I think as you know, in this conference, any team, anytime can beat anybody.
Yep. That's how it always goes. So.
Well, I think the talent level you see in Minnesota high school hockey is incredible. And again, if you don't bring your A game, you're going to get blown off the ice.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a miserable 51 minutes out there. So.
Absolutely right. So here we go. Soon to start the second period. No score. Looks like a real tight game. And again, Eagan has no let up here after this one. They travel down to Lakeville again, Jeremy. They take on Lakeville North in their house Saturday night.
Yep.
So we go right from the meat to the meat grinder in this one.
It's a busy week, 3 games.
So even up here 5-on-5, look, we got the Keegan Johnson with Beneke and Randall. And Mason with the puck with Eli Dillon. Again, Jeff Bergam here with Jeremy Manzella. Thanks for being here tonight. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast and the audio. Puck in the zone, kept in now by Mason. Mason's shot just goes to the corner. Deflected harmlessly wide. A little forecheck pressure being applied now by Johnson. Johnson gives chase. Back to Randall, centers in the Beneke. Beneke now wants to feather it now to Mason. Mason's shot. Oh, just wide rebound. Oh, my goodness, Jeremy. Shot went off behind the net right to Randall. Thought he had some room and just couldn't find the back of the net. So we'll come back now with Johnny Myers, Sherrick, and looks like Popinski with Meakin and Burgum. Shot tries to get through, can't get through. Now behind the net, now controlled by South. Johnny Myers, rebound! Oh, my goodness, wide open to Sherrick, Jeremy. And he had a one-timer shot at just wide. What a play by Johnny Myers to set Sherrick up. Much easier said than done from way up here in the press box, but Jeremy, he had some room. He had time.
That was two great chances, right, back to back. So they're coming out strong in this first.
Wow, nice get up and go with the step here by the Wildcats. Pressure being applied by the Meyer line. Draw control by South. They're going to put it behind their net, and they're going to feather it back and look for a breakout pass. Here comes Lakeville South now, kept in by Burgum. Shot just goes wide, gets to the point. Burgum again shot. Oh, that gets Sherrick in the leg. And Meakin now will flip that up now to Popinski. Here comes Cole Popinski. Popinski now carries it in. He can't get it in the zone there by Burgum. Burgum, nice pass over to Meyer. They'll dump it in. And there'll be a change now. Here comes Lakeville South. Long pass to center ice. Nice break up by South. They cross the zone. Nice pressure being applied by Gibson. Meakin now gets to lose the puck. Shot saved by Toussaint. Goes in the corner. Back to the point. And shot. Oh, nice block. Did not get through. Puck goes over to Reif now. Reif in the corner gets hit from behind. No call. And picked up by Gibson. Cole Gibson on number 9 in the zone. Puck is picked off. Now controlled by South in their own zone. Trying to break it out. They do so nicely. Chip it out to center ice. Back to Kaluski. And Kaluski gets tied up. Good forecheck pressure by Dolney now. Picks it up. Eli Dolney. Great job to get out of the zone. Back to Beneke. Passes to Gibson. Now here comes the Wildcats. Gibson with room and space. Oh, shot just wide. Goes behind the net. Now picked up by South at the blue line. Kept in by Wilson. Nice job by Drew Wilson. Now South will go behind the net to regroup with control. Long pass. It's a breakaway. They got room. Shot off the pipe. Oh my goodness, Jeremy. They got behind the defense and a breakaway there. And when the iron was there, so we found that. There'll be a penalty coming up now on South. Delayed call. But Keegan Johnson goes down. And oh my goodness, Jeremy, you got to watch out for those guys behind the D. They snuck in behind the D. Breakaway. And a goalie's best friend is, you know, you're a goalie, that iron.
Yep, that was a good way for Toussaint to challenge out there. Take away that angle.
So, wow, end-to-end action. Boy, chances on both ends. There's still no score. Draw controlled by South. They're going to try to ring the boards. They do. And going back is Johnny Myers. Now, Myers with the puck. They're going to set it up. And here comes Dolney back to Myers. And Johnny Myers now with the puck. In the zone. Wants to get it now set up. Johnny Myers now looking. And they're going to get to Dolney now. They want to get it all set up. Can't do it. Oh, there's going to be a hook right now. There's going to be a hooking on Dolney. Boy, had a... Looks like Jeremy Dolney's going to go. He got behind Dolney a little bit, had a jump and a step. And they're going to call Eli Dolney for a penalty. So now, how quickly things turn, huh, Jeremy?
I know. 4-on-4, a lot of ice. It's always interesting.
As a goalie, did you like the? I suppose you didn't like those chances, but a lot of ice out there. It's a more wide open game, and I don't know if you like it as a goalie or not.
Usually you wanted more even strength 5-on-5, not 4-on-4, because I mean there's players that can sneak behind other guys used to 4-on-4.
So not sure why they get a 4-minute. I don't know what that's for. A double minor? No, they're. Well, you tell me what is it a double minor for what? Well, this is a huge stage of the game here. No score. Oh, they got South in the box too, so it'll be a 2-man advantage for just 2 minutes, but they called 2 on Dolney, and they got Lakeville South for a penalty. So interesting. I haven't seen that often. You get 2 penalties on one player, and they get another one for the opposing team. So very odd. So we'll be even strength now for about 1 minute and 11, and then South will go on the power play. Draw control now by Eagan. Mason now with the puck. Jack Mason, 4-on-4. Nice feathering pass to Sherrick. It'll be offside. Meyer now will dump it in. And again, all even up at 4-piece as far as even up strength. And Lakeville South are going to try to set it up, try to get some type of an offensive rush here. Again, even up at 4 men apiece out there. Puck goes behind the net. Nice job by Meekin to take his player out. Centering pass, just out of the reach of Sherrick. He can't get it. And now South will want to control the puck. They're going to try to mount an offensive rush here. Here comes Lakeville South across the zone. South now shot deflected, blocked by Sherrick. That stays in the zone. And Nick Sherrick now. Nick Sherrick. There's going to be interference. Nick Sherrick. Score! Nick Sherrick! What an effort by Nick Sherrick, Jeremy. He got hauled down. He got held and grabbed in the interference. Stays with it, and he gets the goal. It's a huge goal for the Wildcats. So great job by Nick Sherrick there. Boy, my goodness. So at 12:28 to go in period 2, it's 1-0 the Cats. And again, what a goal by Nick Sherrick. And here comes South, Lakeville South. Into the zone, just get out. Can't do so. And they're going to set up. Again, we're power play now by Lakeville South. They got numbers. But now they're going to work the perimeter. They're on the power play. And again, they got well over 2 minutes to go in the power play. So we got Johnson out there with Wright, Burgum, and Kaluski. Goes over the corner and out the perimeter. They'll work it out. Behind the net now, killing time off. South now with some control. Rebound saved by Toussaint. Can't clear the zone. Oh, nice effort there by Wright, but couldn't get it out. Nice job there by Keegan Johnson. Saved by Toussaint, and here comes Eagan. Oh, Wright won't get there in time. Tried. Picked off behind Johnson. Here comes... And it goes there to Burgum. Burgum will send it all the way down. And nice job there by the penalty killer so far, Jeremy, with 1:35 to go. Here comes South. They'll dump it in deep. Oh, little hop, dangerous hop there. That could have been a spot there. Shot! No, another pipe. That's 2 now, Jeremy. My goodness. Tell you the good fortune of the Wildcats so far. 2 pipes there on a power play attempt. Boy, South found iron twice, but still no score for the South. Shot saved by Toussaint. Very lucky there by the Cats. So 1:04 to go in the power play for Lakeville South. Still no score for Lakeville. 2 beautiful chances off the iron. And still Egan's up 1-0. Draw control by Eagan. Here comes Nick Sherrick now. Sherrick with Johnny Myers. Myers now, little toe drag. Oh, shot just wide. Good chance there by the Wildcats. And Lakeville South will get out of their zone now, get the power play set up. And here comes Lakeville South. They cross center ice into the zone. Centering pass gets through, saved by Toussaint, goes in the corner. Just under 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go on the power play for Lakeville South. They work the outside of the box. Oh, centering pass got through everybody. Harmless shot there. Shot way over the net. And Johnson gets it out of the zone to, looks like it may have hit someone on the bench there, so hopefully face-off will be out of the zone, I would hope. It is. So they'll change up the killers here. 9 seconds to go, and the penalty kill so far, Jeremy, so good, but really living on the edge here with 2 pipes here by Lakeville South. And puck controlled and knocked down all the way by Burgum. That should take care of that long power play. And here comes South. And Burgum now gives chase. Matthew Burgum. It's pass to Reif. Wants to get that puck in the zone. Can't do so. And here comes Lakeville South. Kaluski now giving chase. Isaac Kaluski. Back to Burgum. He's got some time. Back to Kaluski. And they'll want to get in the zone. Nice job by Kaluski and Burgum. They're good breathe. Their shot. And it gets in the netting. So nice play there, Jeremy, by the defense to get that puck out of the zone with control. Get that puck down in the zone there with 9:06 to go in period 2. Still 1-0 the Cats, but Jeremy, it's a real shaky 1-0 lead.
Yeah, there's been some close chances, some good luck on our side so far. So
that's not luck. You plan those pipe shots, right? I mean, that's all part of the defensive.
That's right. My bad.
Draw control by Eagan, now back to Dolney. He loses it. It's a potential 2-on-1. Oh, they trip and fall. Oh, nice job by Mason to block that centering pass. And here comes the Wildcats. Nice feather pass by Beneke. It gets just a little bit out of reach. Nice pick off there by Mason again to prevent that long breakout pass. Here come Lakeville South. They get out of their zone at center ice, and they'll dump it in deep. South now with some numbers. Backhand on net, saved by Toussaint. Shots on goal, 14 apiece, Jeremy. Very even game, 8:34 to go in period 2. 1-0 Wildcats. Again, it's a typical nail-biter in the South Suburban Conference.
Yes, it is.
We call it the grind, right?
Yep.
Draw control by Lakeville South. Goes in the corner. Burgum now with it. He loses it. In the corner shot. Boy, I don't know how that got in. That was kind of a harmless shot out of the corner.
It was a quick turnaround shot with a quick release. But
that's when you want to have back. That was a bad angle shot. They're kind of far away, and it was one of those just kind of a bouncing puck. Puck control now by Lakeville South. They'll get that in the corner. Back to Burgum. Back to Wilson. Back to Popinski. Oh, shot just goes wide now to Meekin. Meekin will feather it down low to Popinski. He's got some time. Centering pass. Meekin now. Meekin loses an edge. He'll dump it in low deep. Back to Popinski now, behind the net. And Gibson now working hard. Gibson in the corner, though they had a chance there, but here they break. Oh, picked off by Wilson, Drew Wilson. Oh, he loses the puck. Here comes Lakeville South. And they'll dump it in. Save, oh, rebound kind of sat there. So again, just an unfortunate bounce. Again, of a harmless bad angle shot goes in. We find ourselves 1-1. Shots on goal now creeping up a little bit more for Lakeville South. They're up 17-14 in shots. Draw control by Lakeville South. They'll chip it in deep. Give it back as Kaluski now. Kaluski looking. Kaluski battling hard. He looks at it. Feathers it off to Mason. Jack Mason. He'll feather it down low. And they'll dump and chase now. Giving Chase his Rife. Nice job by Sherrick to keep that puck in the zone. They battle hard. Nick Sherrick now out of the corner. Nick Sherrick, little backhand. Nick Sherrick. Oh, going for a second shot. Nick Sherrick. Holy smokes, Jeremy. Nick Sherrick had 2 or 3 chances there. Took the puck out of the corner uncontested. And got the backhand on net.
It's been a back and forth game.
Well, it really has, and it's it's a game. It's a type of game we suspected. I mean, again, Lakeville South coming in a real hot win after beating Rosemont. Eagan now with that loss to Farmington was going to come in there kind of angry, which they should be. So we knew it was going to be a really hotly contested game, and it is. Draw control by Myers now. Gets over to Sherrick. Sherrick now kicks it. Still has control. Nick Sherrick. Rife! Oh, Rife had it. Got deflected at the last second. What a play by Sherrick to set Rife up. Shot by Mason gets deflected wide. Boy, Nick Sherrick having a heck of a game so far. Here comes South. They break out of their zone. Lakeville South into the zone. South now, backhand. Goes to the corner. That was a dangerous rush there by South behind the net. Controlling. And the blue line, they try to keep it in the zone. They do so. Oh, they had a pass there that just went off the side. Had a man in the slot, just couldn't connect on that pass. And it gets chipped out of the zone, but a little more zone time now by Lakeville South. They'll dump it in, now goes back in the zone of Eagan. And here comes Lakeville South. And Rife now with it. To Burgum. Burgum. Shot, save! Oh, what a shot by Burgum there. Went off the shoulder. And here comes Lakeville South. Goes behind the net. Goes in the corner. And out of the zone by Johnson. Here comes Beneke. Beneke now wants to get it deep. He does. And pressure being applied by Eagan. Here comes South. And that's going to be an icing. And at 5:06 to go in the second period, it's a nail biter. 1-1. Lakeville gets the equalizer. Shots on goal 19-16 in favor of Lakeville South. And again, Jeremy, really kind of end-to-end action, both sides getting some chances. Draw controlled by Lakeville South. Nice forecheck pressure now. Meakin now. Shots deflected. And here comes Lakeville South. South will dump it in. And that'll be a face-off. Face-off will be to the left of Brandon Toussaint.
Looks like it's starting to get a little more physical out there.
Which I think is in benefit of Eagan. I think, they're a physical team, but they're fast. So if you can kind of combine that physicality with speed, that's a nice combination. They're going to say Mason enclosed his hand over the puck completely. And I guess that's a violation. That's a violation. That's a face-off right away. So another face-off to the left of Toussaint. Draw control by Eagan. Wilson now trying to get the puck out of the zone. Can't do it. Giving chase is Jack Mason now. Mason now looking. He cycles around. Nice pass over to Wilson. That pass is picked off. Goes back in the corner. Now controlled by Lakeville South. And they'll chip it to center ice. Here comes Lakeville South. Back to Kaluski, who will bring the boards. Back to Wilson. Wilson now has got some time. And that's going to be an icing that just gets out of reach. And that's the situation too, Jeremy, where you've got more time than you realize. Kind of, again, much easier said than done from up here. But again, you got a little more time. Flip it up higher, kind of look for that connection and that breakout pass. As a goalie, you don't like to have all these face-offs in your own zone. Face-offs are potentially a negative thing.
Yep.
Draw control by Eagan. And now it gets back. Now Burgum giving chase. Matthew Burgum. Look. He'll flip it out now. Gets to center. shot over the net. And it's out of the zone. Here comes Henry Reif. Reif. Shot. So nice job to get the puck down low. Again, nice job by Reif. So face off in Lakeville zone. Sheriff with the draw. To Burgum. Oh, shot gets the rebound. Another rebound. Nice job there. Nice feed there, I think, by Sheriff. Gave that to Burgum. Got that puck on net low. That's what you want to see happen. Good rebound chances there, Jeremy. Draw control now by South. And Dolney now. And control now by Lakeville South in the zone. Now Johnny Myers has got some time. Myers, that puck gets deflected up high. And here comes Lakeville South with some time. Gets deflected. In the corner, Dolney now. Eli Dolney. Picked up by Burgum. And Matthew Burgum. In the corner, they battle hard. Still battling. Myers now with it. Back to Myers with the puck. He's got some time. Got some time. Johnny Myers. And they're going to wave it off. And great job by Jack Mason. Nice recovery by Mason. There was a potential 2-on-0. Mason comes back out of nowhere and broke that up. Shot goes wide in the corner. Randall now with the puck in the deep in the corner. Lakeville South. Back to Meakin. Meakin now tries to get it out. That'll be no icing. Hit a player on the side. Nice pass by Mason now to Keegan Johnson. Johnson now in it deep in the zone of Lakeville South. Back to Johnson. He's got some room and space. Johnson shot. Oh, rebound. Oh, great shot by Johnson. We walked in there and tried to get that far side. Got blocked. And South with the puck in their own zone. South now trying to get out of the zone. But picked off now by the Wildcats. Oh, Bennett. Oh, had it. Beneke still with the puck. All alone. Randall. Oh, my goodness. Oh, there's a late shot there. Well, you got to start calling those penalties, Jeremy. You get those late shots in after the whistle, and they don't make a call, and they're going to keep doing that until you get that call. So 1:51 to go in period two. Shots on goal, Jeremy. 21-20 now in favor of the Wildcats. So a little flurry of activity by the Cats here recently. Another shot save. That was by Reif now. Centering pass. Oh, it was not sure if that was Myers now was trying to feed the center, no one home. And Lakeville South now looking at that long breakout pass. They have to send those forwards out deep. And here they come again. It's a 2-on-2. And picked off there. Nice job by Doyne to take his player out nicely in the corner. And Doyne now gets it out of the zone. He does. It's that back at center ice. But a minute to go in the second period. All tied at 1. They'll dump it in. Don't want to whistle. Okay, that's again, don't like those face-offs. I don't like face-offs in our zone. Jeremy, what do you think about those face-offs?
I don't like them at all. I'd rather be in the offensive zone.
So 1:12 to go in period 2. All tied at 1. So coach is trying to do like a last-second changer. They got turned back, so now we're going to be out there with. Well, not sure what they're trying to do now. Here we go. Now Johnny Myers out there with Sherrick and Reif. Not sure if South is trying to get another player on the ice. Not sure if they understand there's 5 players per side, unless they pull their goalie. Draw controlled. Burgum now. Burgum gets that feathered off to back to Johnny Myers. Myers has got time. Over to Mason. Mason's got some time and space. Jack Mason. Boy, getting all home. He gets really hit hard. And Mason gets down. He's hurt. And Mason gets crushed. They're not going to call that. So not sure what happened. Nate Mason gets just crushed in the boards there. Not sure what happened to Jack. But we certainly need him out there and healthy. So 48 seconds to go here in period 2. Draw control now by the Wildcats. Flipped in by Eagan. And South will control it. And they'll dump it in. They got some room. Picked up by Gibson. Gibson now, he gets hammered hard. Back at the point. Numbers. Oh, South had some numbers there trying to get a shot. Boy, pressure being applied. It's been a long last minute of the period, Jeremy.
It has. Yes, it has. It looks like it's coming down to a lot of the 50-50 battles.
It really is. It really is. And right now, the last 2 minutes, we're not winning them.
No. Nope.
South's getting those 50-50 battles. Good catch there. And they got to kind of do gut check time, kind of buckle up and win those battles. Draw control by South. They got the puck still. Nice job there by Eagan to hammer him hard. Puck out of the corner. Backhand. Oh, another chance. And Dolney's going to try to get it out of the zone. It's going to be no icing. That's going to get us out of this period. And Randall's got Beneke out front. Oh, he had Beneke all alone. He just couldn't get it to him. Oh, rebound. Oh, that was a chance too. Well, after 2 periods, Jeremy, you can't get more even. Look at the scoreboard. It's 1-1 after 2. Shots that go 22 apiece. And we have a nail biter here for the 3rd period.
It'll be a battle for that 3rd.
Well, again, I think you made a good comment. I mean, those 50-50 battles, you got to win them more consistently. I think we did so for most of the game, at least that 2nd period. But that last 2 or 3 minutes, we kind of were giving up those battles, and it showed. They had chances, they had some opportunities, and fortunately, no more goals were given up besides the one. So after 2 periods of play, we're 1-1 here live at the Eagan Civic Arena. Jeff Burgum here with Jeremy Manzella. We thank you for watching, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the 3rd period. And good evening, hockey fans. Welcome back to the Eagan Civic Arena. Jeff Burkham here with Jeremy Manzella for the start of the third period, and it's a nail-biter. After 2 periods of play, we're all even up at 1 apiece. Shots on goal are 22 apiece. So 17 minutes will decide this one. And again, both teams having some scoring chances, both teams having some power plays, penalty kills. It's been all over the board. End-to-end action, but again, still 1-1 after 2. Again, very important game for both teams, but really Eagan coming out that real gut-wrenching loss at Farmington really is to get this one here for their standings and record. And Lakeville South, after a big win, Jeremy, over Rosemont, they're coming on pretty hot. So they're trying to get one up on Eagan. So as you know what, we've got about 6 games to go. Sections are coming up. It gets real interesting real quick.
Yep. I think for this third period specifically, it's going to come down, like I said, the 50-50 battles and who's going to keep their feet moving the most.
Right. And again, it's important to get that quick start. Boy, it'd be nice to get a quick goal here, get the crowd back into it, get that 1-goal lead. Jack Mason took a little shot there at the end of the second period. Hopefully he'll be okay. So we'll see here quickly how we'll respond. And looks like Jack Mason's out there, which is a good sign. So he'll start out there with Eli Dolney on the D. So again, low scoring game, which is always a goalie's friend and a defenseman's friend. It's just like, my goodness. It's already pressure enough, isn't it? And then you get these low scoring games where any little bounce of the puck or any shot goes in could be a game winner. Puck control by Eagan, now intercepted by Lakeville South at center ice, giving back as Beneke now to Dolney. Dolney to Mason. Mason now passes it over to Beneke, now goes in the zone, giving chase as Keegan Johnson goes in the corner. Now Michael Beneke's got some time. Beneke dishes it back, no one home. Randall now goes for the forecheck. Nice forecheck being applied by this line here by Johnson. A little pressure now to Beneke. Oh, he lost it at the last second. Here comes Lakeville South. Nice job there by Mason to stand up. Nice support there by Randall. And now puck control by Keegan Johnson. Johnson now looking. He'll give it over to Dolney. Nice pass there to Randall. Wants to get in the zone. And can't. Now he does so finally for a change. And now Johnny Meyer. Oh, behind the rebound. Oh, no one's home. That was a play there. Here comes Lakeville South. Oh, saved by Toussaint. Boy, that was a dangerous pick there. Good job there by Toussaint.
Those are always difficult shots when a guy cuts across the middle.
Well, the guy cut across, and then they got Burgham and Meekin got tied up, so they gave that guy a little bit of room there, and what a shot by Lakeville South, but good save by Toussaint. And Burgham now with it. He'll flip it up, hits the referee again in the corner. And South now with the puck, trying to feather it. That's picked off now by Sherrick. He'll chip it up high. Tries to get out of the zone. Picked up. And here comes Burgham. Now Burgham with it. Gets it to Meekin. Kaluski now on the ice. They'll chip it in now deep. They'll go for a change. 15 minutes to go in third period. All tied up at 1 still. Oh, there's a attempt by Poplinski to keep in the zone. Gets by him, but now back in the zone of Lakeville South. Here comes South. And they'll get that long breakout pass. Nice job by Kaluski to break that up. And here comes Lakeville South. Across center ice, they'll feather it in. Centering pass. Nice job by Dolney to cover his man up. Kept in the zone, but nice follow-up by Dolney still, but they can't get out of the zone, but nice job by Dolney to stay with it. 1, 2, 3 attempts, and finally goes to the netting. And 14:32 to go in this one here, Jeremy. It's all tied up at 1. Shots are almost even.
There's a lot of neutral zone just time right there.
A lot of battles right now, and I tell you right now, the 50-50 battles are about 50-50. There's not one team here getting a jump on another team. They're really working hard for everything. Here goes William Randall now. Randall, just lost the puck at the last second. That could have been a dangerous play. Back to Johnson. Keegan now loses the puck. And here comes Lakeville South. Enters the zone. Dolney giving chase. He'll bring the boards. That's going to be an icing all the way down. And that hopped over the stick. That wasn't in it. It was a good play by Dolney, but it just hopped over the stick. And now there'll be a face-off now deep in the Eagan zone again. And we've got Johnson, Beneke, Randall with Mason and Meekin. Puck controlled, blocked by, looks by Beneke. Goes behind the net though, Lakeville South with it. They control. Back to the point. South now shot, deflection. Backhand, saved by Tucson. Another shot save. Boy, chances there by Lakeville South. They're buzzing now a little bit in the corner. Shot blocked. Nice job by Beneke to block that one. Now Lakeville South controls at center ice. And here comes Lakeville South. Feathering pass out South. There's shot. Save again by Tucson. Nice offensive pressure by Lakeville South there. They're buzzing. Johnson trying to get the puck out in the corner. He's got Beneke to give help. He loses it. And Lakeville South now, they're really turning it on now. A lot of pressure in the Eagan zone. Ooh, shot just goes wide and high. And Eagan can't get the puck out of their own zone right now. They're kind of hemmed in. Puck in the corner now, far corner. Nice physical play there by Mason. Gets out of the zone. South now, they're trying to get it in. They do so. Now it's back in the zone. Here comes Lakeville South. They've got some numbers. Shot goes wide. Back in the far corner now with some puck control. South now looking. They're cycling down. And at center ice now, a lot of control by Lakeville South. And puck is hammed in there, goes all the way down. There'll be no icing, touched by Rife. And puck's in the corner. Here comes Lakeville South. And with the puck still. Good job there by Dolney to take his man out. Here comes, oh, they had a potential break there all alone. And hemmed in there by Bergam, so that pick's picked off. Oh, missed it by Wilson. Here comes Lakeville South. Goes over. Bergam now tries to take his guy in the corner. Goes to the point. Goes in back to Dolney. Dolney's got some time. Gets it to Popinski. Cole Popinski with some time now. He'll take it all the way in. Nice job by Popinski. Please got some rhyme. Shot. Ooh, no one home. Rebound goes in the corner. Here comes Lakeville South. Now South's got some pressure. They're coming with some speed in the Eagan zone. Oh, feathering pass taken out by Meekin nicely. Puck clear zone. A lot of time though, Jeremy, on in Eagan zone. Not a lot of puck pressure by the Wildcats. Here comes Lakeville South. South now. Shot turned away by Tucson. Here comes Keegan Johnson. Keegan Johnson looking for an outlet pass. That pass is picked up and controlled by Meekin now. Meekin now will follow through with that. That puck is shot in deep. Giving chase is Keegan Johnson. Johnson tries to backhand it. And goes to center ice now back to, nice job there by Kaluski. Kaluski now takes his player out. And Kaluski now, nice job by Isaac Kaluski to take the body out. Gets over to Randall. That pass is picked off. Back to Keegan Johnson. Feathers the pass to Kaluski. Oh, he had Randall breaking. He's got Randall still. William Randall. Backhand goes all the way wide in the corner. And here comes Nick Sherrick's got time. Sherrick, shot. Oh, what a shot. Save. Goes in the corner. And here comes Lakeville South. South now. Comes out center ice. Stay on side. Back to Johnny Myers. Myers flips it out to Henry Rife. Back to Nick Sherrick. Nick Sherrick. Looking. Can't get a shot on net. That gets blocked. Centering pass. No one home. And here comes Lakeville South. And they'll dump it in. There'll be a line change. Dolene's got some time. Back to Mason. Mason to Reif. He loses it at center ice. And they're going to control. Just under 10 minutes to go in this one. It's still 1-1. And Lakeville South with the puck. They're going to control their own zone. And here they come, still trying to get out of their zone. They do so. Lakeville South. Dump it in. Kept out by Mason. Puck at center ice. And here comes Lakeville. They got some numbers. And that's a centering pass, Jeremy, that they had some numbers at the blue line that went off a body. I thought it would have went off a skate. But that goes in, and that's a tough one. That's a 2-1 game right now with 9:06 to go in the period.
That's tough. I mean, you get a save from the shot, then it hits off his leg to go another bounce. Just, I mean, we've had good bounces hit our post, but not all of them go your way.
And and to be honest, this period really has been controlled by South right now. I mean, they've had more of the chances, they've had more of the play.
Yep.
And you get all that puck time in that zone, and that's tough. So we got to rebound here quickly. Draw control now by Lakeville South. They're going to look for that long breakout pass again. And here comes William Randall. He's got some time. Randall! Rebound. Here comes Lakeville South. And chipped off all the way. We're going to wave off icing. Back to Kaluski. Luciano's got some time, and that's going to be an icing. That's unfortunate there. Again, you got time. These icings, it's been an issue all year. When you've got time and you're trying to make that long connection pass, and the drawback, if you don't make that connection, it's going to be an icing. So you really got to try to make that tip in, that connection pass, because faceoffs mount up. They mount up, and it can hurt you.
Yep. Yes, they do.
Draw controlled by Lakeville South. Now again, they get that draw. Shot right there. Case in point, Jeremy. A shot right on net there. A real screen. Good save by Toussaint. Oh, that gets picked. Oh, Johnny Myers now. Johnny Myers got time. Oh, what a defensive play by South. Myers had it, but it got it tied up. Good no call there. And here comes South with the puck. Lakeville South. We're going to flip it in there. Nice job by Toussaint to deflect that to the corner. Puck cannot get out. Goes in the far corner. They're in a change. Here comes Jack Mason. Long pass. That gets picked off. Oh, there's a shot. Could have been a boarding there. No call. That's a dangerous check there. And puck now controlled by South. They'll just dump. They'll be content to dump it in, Jeremy. With 7 minutes to go in the game. Lakeville South fans are complaining there was a shot to the head.
Looks like it's starting to pick up with
there's
chippiness a little bit.
There's a little chippiness, a little intensity out there, absolutely. I'm not sure what happened. I didn't see the play at all. I didn't see what happened. I don't know who hit him or how he got hit, or I have no clue. So the Lakeville South players down. We're going to give him some time to kind of recuperate, hopefully.
It does show, though, how tough some of these players are. I mean, just like how Mason, they get a nice stinger and they're bouncing back their next shift.
Yeah, the speed of the game has just gotten so insanely fast. These players are big, they're fast, they're hitting those boards going 100 miles an hour. And as you see it from a goalie's position, your head's not up in center ice, and you're watching the puck, you're going to get creamed, and that can happen. So hopefully, and hopefully there'll be the players okay. Got a little groggy, so he's going to sit up here a little bit. But again, 7:31 to go on this one, Jeremy. It's 27-23 shots in favor of Lakeville South. They're up 2-1, and it's been a nail-biter crunch timer, but not a lot of good scoring chances by the Wildcats. If you look back, and they've had a few, but I think that they have to give the hats off to South so far. They have probably more of them.
I think with South's pressure right now, and it being more in the Wildcat zone, I mean, it's been tight. I mean, they're putting the pressure on, but I think the Wildcats are doing a great job of tying guys up in front. We did have that one fluke, which was a kind of an awkward bounce.
It was a fluke goal there that comes in at a bad angle. Got a butterfly monarch, we call it, gets in. But, you know, that second goal they got was a good one, you know. So again, I don't think there'll be no penalties called. They didn't see what happened. So, again, but right now you have to be aware of the fact that the refs will be looking a little bit more closer, I think, to the Eagan players for looking for that potential little makeup no call there.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be paying attention to after the whistle stuff as well, just trying to keep it probably under control a little bit.
Draw control now by Lakeville, or by Eagan now. Here comes William Randall. Randall for the Wildcats. He'll chip it in deep, goes after it. Randall now looking. Good forecheck pressure being applied by this line now. Goes to the corner. They'll flip it out. Here comes Lakeville South. It's a 3-on-2. They've got numbers. And nice defensive play there by Jack Mason. And here comes Eagan. Eagan now crosses his zone. Feathering pass to Randall. Oh, shot on net and a nice attempt there. Boy, good play there by that line, and he got the shot on net.
That was good to be patient and wait for that shooting lane, that passing lane by Randall to get that shot.
So 6:56 to go in this one. Jeremy is 2-1 South on top. Time to put some pucks in the net if you're Eagan Wildcats. Puck controlled by Lakeville South. We'll get the puck down low. Again, looking for that long breakout pass. Here they come. And puck there controlled by Dolney. Dolney's got some time. Feathers it out to Popinski. Can't get it there in time. And now Lakeville South will be content to get this, just control the puck, control the play. And they're going to play keep away. And here it comes. Dolney now with it. Eli Dolney. He'll flip it out to center ice. Can't get out of the zone. Matthew Burgum. Back to Dolney. He's got some time. Nice pass there to Sherrick. Sherrick now has got some room and space. Sherrick now to Wilson. Wilson now, oh, he got tied up. No chance to get a shot off. Goes in the corner. Here comes Lakeville South. 5.5 minutes to go in this one. It's getting to be crunch time here at the Civic. Still down 2-1.
You can see the Wildcats looking hard to find open space to create more time, trying to get a shot.
Yeah, no need to panic. There's time. No need to get that icing again. Look for the open player. Look for the space. Johnny Myers now lost control. Here comes Lakeville South. South now. Feathers it in. Mason now with the puck. Jack Mason. Again, boy, taken out. That was could have been an interference there. Not know why there. He got just taken down. Reif did. So Isaac Kaluski. Kaluski now. Nice pass over to Mason. Jack Mason's got time. And it'll be wave off icing. And puck of pressure applied by South. Nice forecheck there by the Cats. And here comes Lakeville South. They'll get it feathered in. And giving chase is Matthew Burgum. Burgum now. And throws it to Kaluski. Isaac Kaluski rings the boards. Gets it off to Reif. He gets taken down hard. Isaac now battling. Kaluski loses the puck. And deflection on net. Nice job by Toussaint.
Maybe that interference play a little earlier.
Well, that's how do you not call that? I mean, the guy was all over him.
Maybe it could have been a makeup for maybe that hit they didn't call with that head, but we don't really know what happened there. So.
God. And control there by Johnson. Johnson now gets all tied up. Again, these 50-50 battles. And Book to the corner. And here comes Weir. He's got some time. Randall's got to get rid of it. Boy, just can't get it out. Back Keegan Johnson now. Johnson with the puck in his own zone. Keegan Johnson. Here he goes. And Johnson with the puck. Feather it down deep. And 3.5 minutes to go, Jeremy. It's getting really to be crunch time right now. Got to get some scoring chances here. Puck at center ice, goes down. Back is Jack Mason now. Mason with the puck over to Dolney. He'll flip it out nicely over to Popinski. Cole Popinski now. Trying to get some offensive rush here. Wilson shot. Save, and nice job to get that face-off done. The puck's not been in South zone much this period, Jeremy.
Nope, I was just about to mention on that. Need some more offensive zone time. I mean, it's how you're going to get shots on net.
Draw controlled by Wilson, well, then Lakeville South with the puck. There comes Lakeville South. They'll feather it nicely, get out of their zone quick. And they'll keep the zone. Pressure being applied now by Lakeville South. Goes behind the net. Mason giving pressure at the point. Deflected. Oh, just wide. That was a dangerous pass. Rebound. Nice job by Mason to get rid of that. Back to Eli Dolan now. Eli Dolan looking. Dolan's got some time. And that's going to be another. And we talked about this. We talk about this in these passes that we're just missing on, and you get these face-offs in your zone. And we just don't. The less the better, I would say, Jeremy, for face-offs in your own zone.
It's they have the right idea there. It's just
not
capitalizing on it.
Sherrick now. Sherrick, pressure being applied, and now Burgum now. He takes his player out nicely. Back to Sherrick. Sherrick now working, and here comes Eagan. Johnny Myers.
Offsides.
Oh, you work hard to get that puck out of the zone, and then you get that offside by a half a step. Oh. So again, you could just sense you're just not. We just have not had that consistent flow to get that sustained pressure.
Yep.
You know, we had a couple chances here and there, but I tell you what, it's just been a struggle to get that puck down there for some pressure. And nice job there by Meekin to get that puck out of the zone. Back to Lakeville South now. They'll be content to control the puck here, Jeremy, with just over 2 minutes to go in the game. Nice job there by Randall with it. Here comes the Wildcats. Randall now, he's got some move. Randall shot. Oh! Beautiful! I'll tell you
what just happened there?
Well, you saw Randall bring the puck in. He stayed with it. Then Beneke got the rebound, and it's now 2-2. I tell you what, that's gut check time. That's a huge goal by the Wildcats. They tied this one up, and I tell you what, Randall made that happen. He came into the zone, 1-on-2, got between two players, got the puck on net. We were just talking about that, Jeremy. Get the pucks to the net, and did that. Rebound was there, and Beneke cleans up. So great job by Beneke and Randall, and it's a tie game. And here comes South. Lakeville South. They come out of the zone. Lakeville South with the puck in the corner. Here comes Max Meekin. He'll flip it out. Can't clear the zone. Kept up. Burgum now. And nice job. Here comes Eagan. Get out of the zone. They do so. Back to center ice. And picked off by Johnny Myers at the point. And Eagan now putting pressure on. Nice job by Berman to take the player out. Gotta give him a hand. That was a big 50-50 battle, and you're sitting here holding your breath going.
Those are always big when you got, it's a 2-on-1 battle.
You're battling two guys and you hold that puck. That was a big battle there. Puck control now by South with the puck. Here we go. Just out of the zone now, back to Mason. Boy, the refs have been in the way of these pucks. There's been about 4 or 5 attempts to be cleared. They're getting in the way. Nice job there by Mason to get the puck. Can't get the puck out of the zone. Now back to Mason. He gets hammered hard. And that'll take care of it. We could be in a back-to-back overtime, Jeremy, just like a... I'm not going to say just like Farmington, but I mean another overtime. We're hoping for a better outcome.
I agree.
Farmington, and boy, I tell you, it is gut check time here at the Civic. But what a great comeback, though, by the Cats. They were down a goal, and huge pressure there by William Randall to get that puck to the net, and got the puck to the net, and then Beneke crashes in for the rebound. And you know this, I mean, most goals are scored on that second, third chance.
Yep, it's going harder than that, which is what happened right there, and that's what it takes. It's the determination.
So, you know, not a lot of flow to the game really on both sides. I think you got to give the more the chances to Lakeville South in that third period. But again, you know, hats off to the Cats. They didn't back down, didn't give up. They kept battling, and now they find themselves in a 2-2 game tie.
I think that comes down with the Wildcats. They're bearing down.
They're bearing down. So we're in for some bonus hockey, Jeremy. You paid that general admission ticket. Now we got bonus hockey. How lucky are you?
I'm excited. I missed the game.
Pinch yourself, can't you? Yeah, you pinch yourself here.
Yep,
are you dreaming or what? I tell you. Again, Jeff Bergam here with Jeremy Manziel. Hey, big shout out to all of our viewers out there, the World Wide Web, watching the game live. Shout out to the LUC Loyola women's hockey team, who may have been qualified for nationals. We're getting close to nationals. Shout out to Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. The big Bucky, the big red crew down there listening to the big game here up in Eagan. I think we've got some listeners, Jeremy, out in overseas in France and in Europe there listening to the old broadcast. I tell you, we are worldwide here. This is big time. I didn't know if you know this, Jeremy, but we're kind of a big deal here.
Oh, it's a huge deal.
It's big time. Hey, we are happy to have you here. It's a treat to have you.
I appreciate that. Thank you. As you see, shots are coming back pretty close. Looks like we were falling behind a little bit, the Wildcats.
All right, Jerry. We're gonna take our homer hats off. Okay, so what do you think here? What's your prediction? I believe we played there a 6 or 7 minute period, overtime. What's your thought? What do you think happens in this one?
I'm thinking it might be. I'm going with almost about the same as the third period. I mean, I think the Wildcats are going to come out on top, but I think it's going to be more battles in our zone, and then it's going to be a shift. It's going to be a rush down into south zone, and we'll get a nice goal. Yeah,
I think you made a good comment earlier. Those 50-50 battles, boy, and you got it in overtime. Anytime you get that puck in that zone, it's dangerous. You just got to block those shots. You got to give up your leg or your arm to block that shot, because anything to the net can go in, and it goes in. There's no second chance. It's over.
Yep. The game's a bunch of mini games. You got to win all the small games to win the entire game.
So here we go, Jeremy. 8-minute overtime. I tell you what, I didn't think we'd get bonus hockey tonight, but you know what? We are the luckiest people in the world.
Oh, yes,
bonus
we are.
Hockey tonight here at the Eagan Civic Arena. Draw control by South. No control. Again, 8-minute overtime. Sudden death. First team that scores, it wins. Puck is down there, controlled by Mason. He'll feather it over to Dolney. He'll flip it out of the zone. Nicely job by Dolney. Pressure being applied by South. Back to Jack Mason. Mason now. Back to Dolney. Dolney, they'll flip it in nicely. They'll go in. And Lakeville South now in their own zone. Forecheck pressure applied by Eagan. They can't keep it tight. No, Dolney keeps it in, but that's blocked. Oh, there's a breakout. Here comes Lakeville South. Oh, what a save by Toussaint. Boy, a dangerous play there, Jeremy.
That was nice for Mason to cut down that far side, so the player had to go short side on Toussaint, which made it an easier save, but beautiful save.
Draw control now by Lakeville South. And Matthew Burm going to chase it. He'll get that. Back over to Johnson. Johnson tries to flip it out. Does so to Beneke. He loses it now. Back to Lakeville South. They're going to try to get that long breakout. They've got control. And they'll flip it out. Again, controlled by South. They're going to try to get that odd man rush. Here comes South. That's going to be an icing. And they'll take that all day long. Again, nice job by both teams there, by Eagan. They didn't leave their man, covered them all up. That forced that icing, Jeremy.
It was nice. I mean, we'll always take offensive face-offs. Got to get shots on net, though.
Draw control now by Lakeville South. They'll leave their zone. Here comes Lakeville. They'll put the puck out of their zone. Feather pass over. They enter the zone. Shot again. Save. Those dangerous shots. Again, right now you're just saying to yourself, anything on net. You get that puck to the net. You look for a rebound. You just do anything. Hack, kick, scream, claw, whatever. You get that puck there and you hammer it home.
It's sudden death. You never know.
Well, unfortunately, we do know. You get that goal in, it's over, so you got to get that puck in that net. Puck kept out of the zone. Here comes Eagan. They got some numbers. It's Johnny Myers. Lost it at the last second. Reif giving chase. Nice job by Henry Reif. Now to battle the corner. Here comes South. With the puck, they'll feather it out. Nice job by Dolan to keep it in. Nice job to hold the zone. Oh, he didn't hold those in. Wyatt was in. Okay, now it goes over to Mason. He loses it. Goes back to Eli Dolney at center ice. Oh, that Johnny Myers smelled that one out, but just couldn't get the puck. And Dolney now flips it. They can't control it. Reif lost it. Here comes Lakeville South. They got some numbers. Lakeville South. Saved by Toussaint. Over to Sherrick. He's got Randall, William Randall! Oh, just over the corner, had some time and space. And nice job by William Randall, really having a game, Jim, really forechecking well. And here comes Keegan Johnson. Johnson will dump it in. South with the puck, they've got control. Over to Kaluski, Isaac Kaluski, they'll dump it in. And out there is now it's Kaluski and Meekin. And back to South. They'll feather it down to the corner. Here comes Lakeville South. They got some numbers. South shot in the netting high.
You got to appreciate the netting.
So 4:52 to go in this one. And again, lots of faceoffs in our zone.
There's been a lot throughout the whole game.
Draw control now by Eagan. Dolly's got some time. He'll flip it off to Popinski. He's got time. Cole Popinski. He's got some numbers. Oh, gets shot blocked. And here comes Lakeville South. Lakeville South. Bergen gives chase. Ties his player up. And here comes Eagan. Dolney now. Eli Dolney gets it up. And long change now, gets off. Picked off by Johnny Myers. He's got some room. Johnny Myers. Myers. Shot just gets blocked. Goes behind the net. Back to, there's a hold there. They're not going to call that. That could have been a hold. Boy, it's going to take right now, a penalty is going to take an act of Congress. It's going to take a broken leg or a broken arm. They're going to get a penalty called right now. As it should be. In overtime, you don't want to have a penalty decide the game.
It's the worst way to, if the goal does go in, it's the worst way to end a game.
Draw controlled by Eagan. Sherrick now. Back to Mason. Mason, oh, shot, oh, got blocked. And Lakeville South looking. In the netting again.
Wildcats looking more to get the puck through.
Love having the puck time down here in their zone, the face-offs. Draw control now by Myers. Johnny had Meekin all alone, but didn't see him. And here it comes. Nice forecheck pressure by Reif. That gets shot back in, but not too deep. And Lakeville South controlling now. Here they come. Lakeville South. Cross-ice pass. Gets in the zone. Picked off. Boy, that was a dangerous play there. Could have been all alone in front of the net, but good recovery by Eagan. Buck's in the corner. At the point, here comes Nick Sherrick. Sherrick's got some room. Nick Sherrick. Sherrick now looking. Nick Sherrick. All across, back to controlled by South. Here they come. Out of the zone. Here they come. Lakeville South with the puck. Shot saved by Toussaint. Egan's got some numbers. Back to Beneke. He can't get there. Controlled by Lakeville. They'll be at the center ice. Here comes Lakeville South. Mason now can't get out of the zone. Picked off. Still controlled. That's going to be out. So a lot of pressure being applied by Lakeville South. A lot of time in Egan's zone right now in the overtime. Picked off by Mason. To Dolney. Dolney now flips it. Can't get it out. Does finally. And controlled now by South with the puck. They're going to dump it in. Burgum now. Loses it. Follows it up. Behind. And they'll clear it out.
It's about the best thing you can do when it's a scramble in front, been in the zone for a while. Guys are tired. You just ice it. Get some fresh legs out there.
So a minute 28 to go in this one. Again, I think that the play's been in favor of South right now this overtime. A little more puck time, a lot of pressure by South. And they're going to call a timeout because I think South realized that they've kind of got us on our heels a little bit. So again, they're going to try to get something set up. That'll give our guys some time to rest a little bit.
Wildcats still hanging in there.
They're hanging tough. It's every game is just a grinder. And you played in the South Suburban Conference. You're a stellar tender for the Wildcats, alumni now.
Yep.
And it's a grind conference. We talked about this with your dad, Thomas, and it's going to be one of the tougher conferences in the state.
Yep. Oh, yeah, it is. It's every team. Because let's say now there's becoming more and more talent in our conference as the years go on. But they have that mentality.
Every game you play, it's not a cakewalk.
Yep.
You look at Farmington, lost to Shakopee.
Yep.
We lose to Farmington. South now beats Rosemont.
Well, like you said earlier, any team can beat any team. That's what's fun about it. That's how you want to put it.
It's fun, but boy, does it make it stressful. It'd be nice to have a game or two that you kind of sit back and enjoy, have a cup of coffee, and say, well, this is a fun game.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works, is it?
No. we'll see how this last minute 28 in overtime goes.
So they're going to go back now. They're going to go back with Dolney, and Mason has had a really strong game. Sherrick, Johnson, and Myers. So here we go. They're going to ride this one out. Minute 28 to go in the game. Draw control now by Lakeville South. They get it now. They control it in the corner. Centering pass. No one home. Here comes Johnny Myers. Myers now want to feather it out. Gets it to Johnson. Oh, yeah, Sherrick caught it. Oh, rebound. I'm sorry, no rebound, but Sherrick caught it and somehow controlled it. Oh, centering pass to Myers. No one home. Here comes Lakeville South. And nice job there by Dolney to stop that. Great job by Eli Dolney. Back to Nick Sherrick. Sherrick now's got some time. Oh, lost it. Picked up by Myers. Here comes South. Lakeville South with the pressure. Oh, what a save by Toussaint. That was a toe save there. Goes in the corner. Here comes Eagan. They can't get out of the zone. Now it's finally at center ice, but controlled by Lakeville South. And it's going to be on net. Puck behind control now by Eagan. Dolney now. Dolney will flip it out to Keegan Johnson. To Sherrick. He loses it. And here comes Lakeville South. They've got some time. South. Oh, shot goes gloved by Toussaint. Another shot saved by Toussaint. And it's getting down there. Cleared out, and that's going to do it, folks. We're going to end up in a tie. And that is a hard-fought tie. And that's a tough one. But again, I tell you, well-played game, but look at the shots on goal. 38-28 in favor of South. They really poured it on there. And I think we're fortunate to get out of here with a tie.
I do too. I think it came down to more of just battling out. I mean, South put the pressure on at the end, and the Wildcats battled back with just grinding and making sure the zone in front of the net was all cleared out, sticks lifted up, and ended in a tie.
Yeah, South battled back, and we tied it up. Great job by William Randall to get that shot on net. Beneke follows up with a great rebound. But honestly, I think in overtime, they had us on our heels.
Yep.
Well, we're trying to survive. We survived it. Credit to Toussaint, to the team, to hang in there. And this is one here that one Manziel, and again, a vast improvement from his dad, Thomas. So, Jeremy, thanks for being here.
No problem. Thanks
you. Thanks for setting up the gear. And now we will be back down in Lakeville, Jeremy, the dreaded Lakeville North.
It's a cold rink.
We go to their rink, cold rink, big rink, Saturday night game, 7:30. It's going to be a packed arena.
Yep, that'll be a battle as well.
And we'll be there, myself, Jeremy, and Thomas Manzella there in Lakeville North. Again, for tonight's score, 2-2, tie game. We'll see you Saturday. Good night, everybody.